So we just wrapped up a multi-camera live stream shoot that we did for one of our clients, and they were very happy, even though we had some limiting issues, some space constraints and things of that nature. So the client hired us to do a 3-camera stream. So because we had some space constraints toward the back of the venue, we either had to put manned cameras out to the sides, leaving us with a non-centered shot for the stage. In this case, what we opted to do was to have unmanned cameras to be in the middle of the stage. And we were able to position those cameras inside of front of house. And these were the Sony FR7 cameras. You've heard me mention before, our Sony FR7 cameras are extremely capable in both image quality and versatility. It was great to be able to just station our cameras and know that we're not losing our quality because it is the exact same sensor as our Sony FX6 and the rest of the Sony FX line. Paired with these two Sony FR7s, we also had our FX6, which was our wireless roaming camera. This was some sort of an award show. So every time they would call out the winner, we were able to get the wireless camera to follow the winner onto stage. And from there, we would cut to our FR7 cameras, which would then pick them up while they were on stage, walking onto the podium and making their speech. So for this kind of setup, our client does require a 4K workflow. They want 4K program files and 4K ISOs. So for this, we had to use our ATEM 4K8 video switcher. It does incredible 4K recording. However, it's only program recording that it does do internally. It does not do ISOs. So for ISOs, we were recording those directly in the camera in both the Sony FR7s and the Sony FX6. And then our connection workflows was basically our 3 cameras coming into the first 3 inputs. And then we had another feed coming in that was graphics so that whenever they played videos, we were able to cut to those videos seamlessly. And this is a very standard and typical workflow for our live streams, maybe with a couple more cameras added or some more extra graphic feeds added, some lower thirds. Things like that are very normal for our live streams. Additionally, we had to send out some program feeds and one multicam feed. So the LED wall graphics operator was receiving one of our program feeds, which was then in turn sending that feed out to an overflow room that we had to send it out. For the wireless roaming camera, we're using the Axion 4K wireless transmitters. The reason for these is because they do transmit in 4K quality, 4K 60, may I add. So all in all, it was a very successful live stream. The client was very happy when they saw the program feed and they saw the great quality that we were able to provide for their event. Now, if you're trying to put together your corporate conference or event down in the South Florida area, click the link below, give us a call and see how we can help you make that happen.